Welcome to Saturday. Is this Christmas Saturday? I'm not sure myself. I think it is. It's either this week or next week. One of them is Christmas. Maybe they're both Christmas Saturday. Today's film is Love Actually. It's about love, actually. It's a great Christmas. I mean, it's set at Christmas, but that's beside the point. It was penned by Richard Curtis, who wrote Blackadder. He's one of the biggest hitters in British film at the moment. Is very big in working title productions. Was kind of responsible in some ways for Thunderbirds, but you know, you can forgive him some things. What you saw yesterday was two actors, two comedians who were given a film that was essentially a vehicle for their talents. And that's a fantastic way of doing comedy films. But it's not the only way, and this is the other way. I mean, in terms of structure, it's basically a normal, ordinary, everyday rom-com, which is fine. But this goes a little bit beyond that. It interweaves stories from 8 different characters, and it brings a lot more to the screen than just your traditional boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, both realise they've got herpes and so they can get together. Like yesterday's film, it's an anniversary year for Love Actually. It was released 10 years ago this year, and 2004, which was the year after release, it was the biggest rented DVD of the year. It's a little bit difficult to pin down the plot to this film, because of course it's an ensemble piece and there's lots of ensemble things happening, but it's basically everybody falls in love. There's some brilliant acting in it. Emma Thompson, who actually had to wear a fat suit to appear in the film. Colin Firth, of course. Hugh Grant is fantastic as the Prime Minister. One of the things I think is great about this film is the journey that it takes you on as you are sitting in the audience for it. It's got a great way of building everything up slowly for each part, and it does pluck at the heartstrings, and you do get that sense by the time you get to the crescendo, but by the time you get to the final act, you've got this big release of, that's wonderful, that's lovely, and there's a big feeling of not only love that you're seeing in the film, but there's a sort of love for all of humanity is kind of built into this thing. It's a truly, truly funny film as well. I mean, we might not be able to see ourselves as Eddie Murphy, an experienced con man becoming an experienced Wall Street trader. But who can't at least put themselves in the place of the guy who's standing with the placards and the writing on it? Or in Hugh Grant, when he gets caught singing and dancing to his favourite song. I don't dance. I'd never ever have done that. It's a great film, and it's one that, you know, it celebrates humanity as much as it does to say it's celebrating love. And it's the perfect thing for Christmas, because that's exactly what we're meant to be focusing on at Christmas. So why not join me and watch it? Tomorrow we have one of my favourite Christmas films, White Christmas. Old it might be, but it still has plenty of heart and soul and lots of songs and Irving Berlin and Bing Crosby going Bing. I'll see you tomorrow.